Marilla lost the handle. Played back for Nickel. Shoots, and the shot up high. Knocked away by Saros. Rohoma. Back for Pessinen. Winds it and shoots. And the pad save made by Tolvanen. And it's brought back by Baumgartner. Great Britain and Italy promoted for next year. The Italians, of course, the host nation of the 2026 Olympics coming up just a few months from now. As Lepinen moves it and shoots, and the save made by Tolvanen.
Never too late to back check. And Lepinen jumps on this puck. This is a pass off the pads, but it's the long back check by Ackerman, who finally gets there just as the puck comes off Tolvanen's pads.
Cal Seppala, who plays here in Sweden for HV 71 in Jönköping for Tolvanen. For Salo back across Teravainen, a shot. And Ati Tolvanen makes the save. And here is Bjorninen. Winds it across the line, rink-wide pass, and Sarajani with a shot. And the save is made. Brought in that long shot taken there by Ackerman, swatted away by Saros, who was Palo. Works that free along the boards and plays it back down to Puistila. Puistila centers in that little fluttering shot taken by Parson, and even all of it. Oxenden drops it down to Sun, walks right in and shoots. Good pad save there by Tolvanen. And lifts it back out. Shots are 17-7 Finland, but just a 2-1 lead. The long shoot in. Knocked down by Ati Tolvanen. And watched by Baumgartner. Lepinen still with it. Chips that back for Teravainen. A shot gloved down by Tolvanen. And the loose puck picked up by Nickel. There were no power plays in the second period. There's a long shot by Wolf, got through, and Saros made a good stop on the deflection. That misfiring for Baumgartner. Marilla drops that back, and Tolvanen had a look back on the shot by Ruohoma, but he's got it.
Length of the ice, 3-on-2 for Finn. Sounds like a trip and a dive.
Well, there were two penalties coming in the second period. They were both negated by embellishment calls. That quick shot up high, taken by Hamanaho, is knocked with the mask of Tolvanen. Another long shot, Tolvanen save, rebound, and Tolvanen reaches out for that. Apparently, yes, that's actually loose puck in front. Huber, another good chance, and Saros to save on that. That's another good chance for Paul Huber. That's 4 in the game.
225. That is a large guy. Quick stick, and that could almost have been a trip there. What does he catch his feet on as he's trying to walk across Saros? That's Bjorninen tripping him. Team's got 9.
And a sharp angle. That was Kasper. Back down is Sverger. Teravainen was knocked off stride by Rohrer, but got the puck to Tolvanen. Haley Tolvanen flips it back across, and a quick chance there for the defenseman after Lepinen jumping in.
The second time we've seen Finland dealt with the puck from their own side of the ice.
Parsonen.
Uh-oh.
Lead pass. And now pushes it in, shoots. Tolvanen makes the stop. Adam has it back, winds in through the slot. Heels back and has a look. Long shot got through. Saros makes the stop.
In a position to get points.
And that is the objective, to gather points. Off the draw, Kasper with a chance, and Saros got a piece of that. Just on Marco Kasper.
Open the goal. Kasper on a face-off, reaches on a loss and pulls it out of the pile.
Kasper stays out for the face-off against Lammikko. Puck still sitting there. Kasper another shot, and Saros makes the save on that. 3 great chances on this shift for Kasper. Sverger picks it back out. Long shift for these guys now, and the long shot is gloved by Saros. Schneider had lost his stick. Gathers it back up. There holds a shot, and the save made by Ati Tolvanen.
Gotta shoot that faster. You're not gonna have that much time right in the slot.
Now Teravainen up ahead for Ati Tolvanen, and his brother shoots, and Ati Tolvanen makes the save on his brother on the third period breakaway.
High flipper. Eli gets in behind him. Ate turns him aside.
I've seen that 5-hole a million times.
Trying to jam it home. Strong stick.
This is
Turns him aside.
Rohrer moves in, gets a step on Teravainen. Rohrer trying to center it. Bounce in behind Raffle. Now Leppinen.
A little too right for his own liking.
Face off, one back to Heinrich. Now centered. Baumgartner's shot stopped by Saros.
Set play off the face off.
And the puck comes back out. 10 seconds to go in the period. Lead pass to Kasper, knocks it down, the play's onside. Kasper shoots. Saros to save on that.
Season as a pro just elapsed. He's remarkable. Penalty coming up. The Swiss, that shot by Rodek is kicked away. And the game's first power play will go to Czechia. Filip Zadina, that'll come free. Sedlak to Zadina. The hash marks now for Czechia. Back to the blue line. One-time shot. Great on. Ginoni, he lost it just for a second, and he's able to freeze it after that point drive. Pasternak looking to make his way into the zone. They'll try to get a late first period shot here. Zadina slipped into the slot. Backhand right on rebound. Set up for Pasternak. There's a shot by Zadina, and that just grazed the post. Switzerland trying to get out of this period up one, and they will.
See confidence, and it's a real thing, and it doesn't come for free. Czechia with a beautiful 5-on-3 goal, and with just 18 seconds left in the period after that, they nearly tied this game at 2. There's the rebound from Ginoni. 6 seconds left, and Czechia nearly put it in the back of the net.
Just under a minute remaining in the penalty. It's allowed to go through for Chervenka. Little pressure on him. He'll work it back to the blue line. Strensky, that centering pass went off Ginoni, and his defenseman Bernie allows him to freeze the puck. Norway in the late game on Sunday. Rodek went down to a knee, but didn't work out well for him. And fortunately for Czechia, Andrighetto lost the puck. The only man back was Pasternak. Andrighetto looking for it again. Good pressure by him. Andrighetto right in, and his sharp angle shot is denied by Mamelka.
That was a forecheck there from the Swiss. Two-man attack against Pasternak. They have it, we have it, and that is just smothering hockey from the Swiss.
And it's just made the feed down to Michael Spacek, who's got it again. Penalty is over. Cora is out, and maybe part of a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Malkin, sharp angle shot denied by Mamelka. So his play in 2024 at the World Hockey Championships in Prague and Ostrava last year. That shot ripped right on by Michael Spacek.
Kazakhstan and Germany 7-11, so that is a lot of hockey for those 4 bottom seed teams.
Czechs back in the attack, redirected at the net by Matej Stransky.
Turning point was the power play goal, 5-on-3 at the end of that first period. They had some swagger in their step coming out to start this second period. At one point,
Switzerland can't get it out, but now it's taken to center.
Yeah, you know what? I think we've seen an adaptation here from Czechia where you see the Swiss keep the puck on the wall, but if they continue to spend that type of time in their own zone.
The trailer was Riat. They'll get it back. 2-2 the score. Malgin, Kukan, shot kicked away by Pavelka. A quick shot there, getting through to the net. Gregory Hoffman, some NHL experience with Columbus. Bad change for Switzerland. Cervenka to the net. Pasternak dangles right in. He can't get a quality shot away. Pasternak shoots, and that is blocked. That stung the defender Berchi. He is staggered. There's another drive. As starting to heat up now is Pasternak. You get the sense. Brodick, long pass. Sedlak. Wojnarowski cutting in, sweeping it, and Giannoni lost it. Still loose, and finally Andrighetto puts it under Leonardo Giannoni.
Against him on the strong side. If he hangs on to this right here and wraps around, look at that net, it's wide open. Had the opportunity for a wraparound. Giannoni does a good job battling, push that speed to the outside by Fora, and right there Giannoni doesn't know where it is. But it's the most important thing, it stays out of the net.
Baranek gets open and glides into the zone. Andre Baranek driving wide, threw it towards Giannoni, and it's off of him. Good work by Spacek to hold the blue line. Far side, it is Riat who has the goal. Malgin trying to cut in for the Swiss. Dennis Malgin with a shot, rebound, and Pavelka somehow kept that out. The second shot may have hit the post.
Being checked tightly, finds a way to get it. Here, this shot, oh boy, he glanced it off the top of the crossbar.
That shot blocked. Amboul will carry it back for Switzerland. Andreas Amboul with a shot, big rebound, and that is clear to the boards as the defenseman Glauser hops on it for Switzerland. Nice work there by Michael Fora. Now speed from Meyer. Timo Meyer drops his shoulder. He's alone to handle. He'll throw it to the net. Following up on the play, Fora for Switzerland. Get some help on the play. Shot by Heischer, and he whistled that one wide.
Just isn't able to find that net.
Gregory Hoffman has an assist today. Shoots it from a sharp angle. And the goalkeeper Pavelka had to be quick to throw out that right hand. Brodick. That's turned over. Malgin. He's got Riat to his left. Malgin waits, shoots, stopped by Pavelka. Big glove save right there.
And he challenges Pavelka on the glove side, and a goal and an assist in this one for Marty. Look at that, eyes up from Malkin, and a glove save from Pavelka.
Cervenka skates into the corner, gets it back from Sedlak, who's at the front of the goal now. Cervenka lays catch with Pasternak. Shot by Hronek, right on, no rebound off the Giannoni. Giving some clear direction, and Andrighetto wins it, but who comes up with it? Indeed, it is Malgin and Switzerland. Dennis Malgin, Andrighetto, good save, good read by Pavelka to get over and make the stop.
Good work.
Alexander Wenberg steps up. This is nominally Sweden's second line. And now brought back the other way for Adam Sikora. Sikora moves in and shoots. And the stop is made by Markstrom. The Marcus Johansson, that shot by Edmondson was blocked in front. Now still loose, picked up by Raymond. Lucas Raymond winds through the top, plays it back across to Gustafsson with a shot. Getting to the quarterfinals or just out. Top four in each 8-team group advance to the quarterfinals. Now pass back across. Milos Roman in, shoots. Markstrom, good stop on him. Mario Germa brings it back in for Slovakia. Shoots. Markstrom saving it through and just missed. Off the end board, scooped up by Chedola. Long shot by Mudryk, kicked away by Markstrom. Swedes scored in just their second shot of the period. That long point shot deflected by Takac, and a good stop there by Markstrom.
Clearly come into the game with a shoot first mentality, putting everything from the points right down to the front of the net. So if you can't get a tip or some traffic, there's a nice tip there by Takac.
Backlund sent his man Kristoff flying. Now loose at the side of the goal. Rebar makes the stop there on Backlund. Pedersen snaps that pass ahead. Throden from a sharp angle, that's swatted away by Rebar. Now back at the point. Pedersen a shot deflected. A good stop there by Rebar.
That's beautiful. And of course, we want to hear more reflections. This is for Slovakia versus
Loose puck in front. Sukal couldn't quite get to it. And now brought back by Jesper Froden. The bouncing puck moves down the rebar, and he'll hang on to that. The longtime New York Ranger back to Edvinsson for Zibanejad. Edvinsson. Little backhand shot, chip back in front. And Rebar saw that roll just wide. Now picked off by Raymond. And Lucas Raymond with Carlson. The trailer, Johansson brings it right in. Shoots. Rebar save. Rebound picked up by Pettersson. He slides it across. Carlson shoots. He thought he'd scored.
He called it.
He's got it.
Ref still doesn't know where it is. Leo Carlson sure did.
Leo Carlson teed that up and fired it home. They're still looking for the puck. It's 2-0 sweep. Banks it back across. Michal Beno centered it. Now it's held. Yvonne plays it back, and that shot rebound. Oh, what a stop there by Markstrom coming across.
Getting back to game action in the first period. Really sharp as this one comes from the angle, and he spots it. Gets the leg out quickly. Setterley might not have gone in, but he was trying to bank it in off him.
Every Swedish opponent in the opening round will have played the day before. Back out shoots. And a glove save made by Markstrom. So many things he can do. As Chromiak plays that back across.
Classic tweener.
In comes Raymond, drops it back to Carlson, moving in. Leo Carlson, a backhand shot. Rebar makes the stop.
3 on 2.
Hey! Good job.
If he's a third liner, you have a really good team. You have a second liner.
Here's again, Johansson sends it back to Carlson. Gustafsson with a shot, kicked out by Rebar.
Nice puck movement by Sweden. They're really finding their game now.
Edvinsson sends it back in front. Carlson between the legs, chips it on goal. Federla lost the puck. Edvinsson up ahead to Forsberg with a head of steam. In with Wenberg. Forsberg shoots, and Rebar makes a stop on that.
That's what this tournament is, though.
Right.
Doesn't matter about the 9. Can you go 3-0 once you get to the quarters?
Now Lantoshi moves in and shoots. Markstrom makes the save on that. An insurmountable challenge most years. Kashlik spun around by Edvinsson. Now Lantoshi tries to center. He counters it back up and shoots from a sharp angle. Markstrom makes the save on that, and it skips away. Poked at it. Past the midway point of the second period. 3-0 Sweden lead it. And Markstrom will freeze that and hang on. Lindholm feeds it back to Pettersson for Anderson. Lobs that towards the goal. Rebar kicks that out. Dvorsky. Long shot. Markstrom save, and he quickly pounced on that as Dvorsky make things happen for the Slovaks. Now picked up at a quick shot. Pivoting back is Kashlik. At the point, that shot by Beno deflected just wide. Now played back. Sukal with a chance. Stopped by Markstrom. Rebound.
I think Anderson got in behind Markstrom to make
another
save.
stop. Yeah. And a penalty coming. The first of the game will go to Slovakia. Larson centered it. Rebar knocked that down. And with 12:24 to go in the third period, hand him into Edvinsson. In for Lindholm. Backlund. Back to Gustafsson. Good pad save there by Rebar. Woodruff. Back across to Beno. That shot went off his skate. On Koch. And brought up by Carlson. Drops it back to Johansson. Shoots, and the glove save made by Rebar.
Sweep that rink wide. Oscar Mulgaard is being pushed on the play by Beniers. Point pass. Matthias Lawson. That shot ends up floating to the corner as the fans. Lawson in his 7th World Hockey Championship ahead to Mulgaard. Dumps it into the zone. Blickfeld, he's good sized forward. He centered that.
Rebound. We saw what happened in the first period in our first game of this tournament.
Now off the rush, O'Connor centered it. Deco poked it high into the near boards. Now Keller remaining patient. There's a shot by Thompson and stopped by Deco, trying to freeze it. And a whistle is drawn, so the Americans get an early chance.
This will give the home team a real boost here to kill that first power play off.
Now Nazar off the rush, glove save by Deco as he made the stop. USA with the one shot of the power play.
Not a whole lot of work for Deco, the goaltender for Denmark, on this power play. Is right as it expires, and that's a nice shot.
The Nashville Predators, chance to clear it for Nicholas Jensen. Up ahead is Nick Olsson in his 5th World Hockey Championship. Point shot, a lot on a rebound, and that's steered aside. Bruggeser got all of that one. It's on this team. Oliver wears number 25. Long pass through center, redirected in by Matthias Fromm, who plays his hockey here in Herning. So now reeled in by Matty Beniers, who had 20 goals this past season with Seattle. Kesselring, underrated defenseman for my money. He'll set it up. Sharp angle shot. Deco made the stop. And a chance to move it. Made the short feed and worked so well. Bouillon threw it toward the line. That was intercepted. Pardon me, that was, yes, it was Bouillon. There's a shot off the rush by Smith, and Deco made the stop.
Denmark good forechecking shift there. Creates a turnover. Follows it up with a big hit. Giving this crowd anything to cheer about would be a good idea.
Tage Thompson driving. Thompson takes it right to the goal. And it's collected by Cooley. U.S. will play Hungary on Sundays. That shot is kicked away. Tomorrow, Denmark will play the Swiss in the late game. There's a penalty coming up here as Norway will have its first power play. Koch sets it up, shot knocked away by Decord. Nick Olsson puts it behind the goal, touched by Pete, the forward wearing 17, not to be confused with Nicholas B. Jensen, who works the blue line. They'll set it up. That shot fought off there. Good steady save by Decord. And partially in 2018 were the World Hockey Championships as Thompson moves it forward. Now carried in by Vlasic. He'll leave it. The trailer. Cooley shot right on, and Deco makes the save.
Well, what a beautiful playoff.
See Asimon after it. Brady Shea scoops it around the boards. Denmark back on the puck. Sharp angle shot. Stopped and hung onto by Joey Decord. USA with a chance to get it out, and it's lifted ahead by Vlasic. Long pass and a break. Frank Nazar right in. Nazar denied by Deco. His best save of the first period.
Plus minutes in the first and try to find ways to do more of this. Headman the puck, get more speed through the neutral zone. Nazar, not a whole lot of time to make a play. He's got heavy pressure on the backtrack there. And no penalty. Nice job and good discipline from.
Now Trua through center. That will slide all the way to Decord. Played it to the corner. Val turning and shooting it right on. A harmless shot. Kesselring clearing the crease. The captain Keller, a little touch pass, a slick one. Here comes Cooley. Thompson with his back to the goal. Nice move. Tage Thompson. Poke check. Rebound. Deco made the save. Backdoor pass. Lacombe in behind the Danish goal to the blue line with it. Brady Shea for Cooley, who's all around in the offensive zone on this shift. Great start here for the Americans in period 2. Keller with a chance, and Deco is able to make the save.
The way Tage Thompson, so rangy, so soft hands, and the way that he can hang on to pucks.
The first minute of the second essentially spent in the Denmark zone. Now they'll get it out, try and get on the attack on their own. Molgaard, centering pass, and chipped through the blue ice. On the left side this time, stops. He's been all around the puck in this game. Keller, cross seam pass. Thompson, side of the net, chip play, stopped by Deco, and Denmark is able to get it down the ice. Garland sees that he's being pursued. He moved it. Cooley, Keller, walking out, set it up. Garland, stop, shot, rebound, and that block. That's paying the price there by Vatsa, who blocked the Thompson shot. Tage Thompson, right on goal. Deco makes the save. It's loose. Thompson digging at it. It's still free. And Deco trying to find it, and they back it off him, and it's in. They score.
That's too much. Too many opportunities for the U.S. It looked to me like the Danes were going to get the clear, but chaos around the net. Tage Thompson, Garland, Cooley, lots of action all around it. Who got it? Might have been Cooley below the goal line, banked it in off of the back of decal.
Of course, tomorrow here in Herning, it's Norway and Kazakhstan at noon, and then Germany and Hungary, the middle game, and the late game, Denmark and Switzerland. Is that a spear? Isimon got there in a hurry, looking for McCarron and finding him. He'll move it back. Vlasic, long shot. Deco kicked it away to the corner. Is after it. First year with the Predators this past year did not go as planned for Nashville. He's skating well here. Centering pass, and these are denied by Deco with a terrific stop.
Flexes, everybody. Keep an eye out for your face on the big screen up there.
Myers' pass got cut off. We start to go end-to-end now. Nazar, O'Connor, centering pass is blocked. Good play by Jensen Albo to cut it off. And losing his stick is Deco. How many chances so far tonight? Stopped by Deco. He's made some athletic saves. Trainer Lawrence with a drive right on. And he is denied by Joey Decord. Best chance of the game there.
It's flex time. Come on, let's get the no-go flex cam going.
Awfully close to growing to 3-0.
Skated away quickly by Goalie on that left side. Shoots it. A rising drive, and it is squeezed by Deco with 11:41 to go here in the second.
Skill and speed can be overwhelming. Denmark now just kind of standing 5 on a die.
Garland, point pass, Lacombe hammers it right on, and Deco made the torso save. Beniers is able to hack that one down. He has a goal here in period 2. Smith back to the blue line. Kesselring. William wanted a wrist shot, and that is caught by Deco, who now chopped ahead. Some speed from Frome. Looking to get there before Bouillon. He does. Frome stops, centers it. 2 Danes are there. Turning. Mulligard put it to the goal and knocked away easily that time by Decord. Nazar couldn't clear it, but a nice recovery that time by O'Connor. He'll drive to the goal. Garland, O'Connor alone. Stopped by Deco. Got the right leg stretched out. He made a fine save. Now Russell, pardon me, will carry it in with a bit of speed for Denmark. Patrick Russell, sharp angle shot, rebound, and no shot off the second crack at it. Russell fired it, and that is blocked. It goes out of play. Cooley breaking in. Marcus Lauritsen gave him a light bump. Denmark in transition. True over the line, shoots it, forces the cord to make the blocker save. He could see that the defenseman Lawson was coming along, so he avoided the bulk of that check. Now through center, Cope over the line, shoots right on. Got a lot on that one. In he comes. Garland has Nazar looking for him. It's blocked. Garland again waiting to find O'Connor. Back to Bouillon. Fires it. Knocked away by Deco. Americans reloading now. Speed to the line by Garland. Nice move away from the check. Connor Garland for the slot shot. Stopped by Deco.
Oh, he's a win match.
By Beniers, who shot the puck just wide. Shea is on it for Team USA. Looking for their first goal since 1933, if you can believe it. That'll bank back. Shea gets to that puck. Thompson reached back. He had Cooley joining him, but that play did not materialize. Nick Olsen cuts. Olsen shoots and kicked away. So a pretty good chance. As Lawson got it to center, and a good check by Bouillon. Pardon me, that's Andrew Peak, who bumped his man at the American bench. Cycle play on. Marcus Lauritsen threw it toward the net. There's a shot. Good stop. Rebound. It's loose. And from his stomach, reaching out and freezing it is Joey Decord. That's intended for Smith. Just onside. He'll poke it. Beniers has been pretty sharp today. Chance for Smith. Denied by Deco. Trying to get back into his spot. Now a shot by Vlasic. Deco made the save and is able to cradle that with Beniers right in front.
Below the goal line, and right there, Cutter Gauthier, backhander right out to Will Smith, and that is point blank. Great reaction save from Frederick Decow, and then he's not done there.
Just a little past 3 minutes gone in the third period. Gauthier, Cooley, and Beniers have the goals, and that sharp angle shot is fought off. Back toward the blue line, adjusting there was Lawson. He'll scoop it behind the net. Centering pass, and Decord was waiting for it as Olsen sent it out front. Turn the corner now. He'll slow things down. 6 minutes into the third. Asimon. Here's a chance for Howard. Pick shot, rebound. Goal post. And couldn't cash it in on the rebound. And one of the Denmark players is shaken up. Cope favoring his shoulder, looks like. There's a chance for Blickfeld. Right on as they crash the net, and the whistle goes. Just 19 years old, played 4 playoff games, had an assist for the Wild this year. Look at Kesselring on the move. Kesselring unguarded to the net. He backhands that right on goal. I guess almost like to see Denmark break through just for the sake of the home fans, to give them something to clap about, but they're only down 3. That shot steered aside by Deco. Carried onward. Doan make that Nazar with it. Back to the blue line. Kesselring calls for it and gets it. He's been all around the puck tonight. He'll throw that from a sharp angle. Lohrei, low drive. They score! Oh, and Deco can't believe it. He got a piece, not enough, and it's 4-0. He lift that to center. Pretty quiet crowd right now, perhaps understandably with the score. Cooley creeping into the zone. Logan Cooley centers it, and Deco makes the save. Good one right there, as trailing on the play was Zaysimon. .22 was 9-9 after 1 period of play. Blickfeld centering pass, and the backhand stopped by Decord. Great opportunity there for Mikhail Ogard.
Evenly played. The U.S. started to slowly take over in the last 5 minutes of that first period. And this is maybe the bad habits I was talking about earlier to start the third period, where the U.S. wants to make sure that they stay team structure. There's been a lot of individual play, and that's not an insult whatsoever. It's just been there's
Vlasic, now Smith forwards it. Beniers, quick shot. That handcuff Deco. He made the save anyway. Good crowds on hand. 10,500 for the opening game between Switzerland and Czechia today. Cross ice pass. Gauthier, one-timer. Good stop by Deco. Got across. And one of 2 Nicholas Jensen's on the team. The forward, he'll get some help. It's dumped in by Mulgaard. 6:10 to go in this one. That is cut off and kept alive. Pizza fires and a glove save. No problem there from Joy Decord. Made it look easy. Won a national championship at Western Michigan this past year, and maybe something cooking now. Cooley brings it up. Keller's in front. Keller stopped by Deco. Brilliant save. Rebound. And Thompson hammered that to Deco. Knocked that away. Thompson again shoots it. And a rising puck as Deco still in the fight. Shea hands it off. Looks to get it back. Brady. Shea. That puck was rolling on him. Didn't get much on the shot. 29 left. Shots are 47-24. All U.S. as the score would tell you. Wrist shot. Stop. Rebound. Bound. And a good save as he went to shoot it. Waiting was Decord. There's a shot. Decord the stop, and he hangs on.
crack, and they fired Dan Bilesman after his first season as head coach.
O'Connor takes it. Vlasic gave it to him. Now a shot right on by Peak.